Today, I want to talk about something that happens in every conversation, but almost nobody notices it. The words a woman chooses when she talks to you, not the topic, not the story, the actual words she uses. Because when a woman is deeply comfortable with a man, truly, genuinely comfortable, her language changes. Subtly, quietly, but completely. And once you know what to listen for, you will never hear a conversation the same way again. Because here is something most people don't realize. Language is not just communication. Language is vulnerability. Every word a person chooses reveals something about how safe they feel, how open they are, how much they are willing to let you in. And when a woman starts using certain words and phrases with you, she is not just talking. She is telling you something far more important. She is telling you that you are different, that you are safe, that with you, she can finally exhale. Let me show you exactly what that sounds like. Word pattern number 1. She uses we and us. This is one of the most powerful linguistic shifts that can happen in a conversation. When a woman starts naturally using we and us, without being prompted, without it being planned, something significant has happened inside her. She has mentally included you in her world. We should try that restaurant. Us? We would love that place. That is so something we would do. Psycholinguistics, the study of how language reflects the mind, shows that pronoun shifts are one of the clearest indicators of psychological bonding. When a person moves from I to we, they have already made a decision about you at a subconscious level. She is not just talking about a restaurant, she is telling you that in her mind, there is already a we, and that is everything. Word pattern number 2. She uses your name more than necessary. Pay close attention to this one. There is a well-documented psychological phenomenon called the name effect. Hearing our own name activates a specific region of the brain associated with identity and personal significance. It makes us feel seen, recognized, important. When a woman likes you and feels comfortable with you, she starts using your name more. Not in a formal way, in a warm, natural, almost affectionate way. You know what I think, James? That is so you, James. I was actually thinking about you, James. She is not even aware she is doing it most of the time, but her subconscious is using your name because saying it feels good to her, because you have become someone whose name she enjoys having in her mouth. If she uses your name often and warmly, you are not just another person in her life. You are someone she thinks about, someone she is attached to. Word pattern number 3. She uses casual nicknames or pet names. This is a big one, and it happens faster than most men expect. When a woman starts calling you something other than your name, babe, hey you, mister, even a silly inside joke name, the wall is down. Completely. Nicknames are one of the most intimate forms of language that exist. We give nicknames only to the people we feel truly close to, truly comfortable with, the people we have claimed in some way as ours. Developmental psychologist John Gottman found that couples who use pet names and terms of endearment have significantly stronger emotional bonds and report higher relationship satisfaction. But this doesn't only apply to romantic relationships. It applies to any relationship where real closeness exists. When she gives you a nickname, even a playful one, she has crossed a line, a very important line. She has decided, consciously or not, that you are someone she feels close enough to claim. If this is already making you listen differently, hit that like button right now. It helps me keep bringing this knowledge to you every week completely free. Word pattern number 4. She uses vulnerable words. This is the deepest one, and the most important. Most people, especially women who have been hurt before, speak in protected language. They choose words that keep them safe, words that don't reveal too much, words that leave them an exit if things go wrong. But when a woman is deeply comfortable with you, her language becomes vulnerable. She starts saying things like, honestly, I have never told anyone this, but this might sound weird, but I actually feel I was scared that. These are not just phrases. These are doors opening. She is letting you pass the surface, past the performance into the real, unfiltered version of herself. And the fact that she feels safe enough to speak this way with you, that is not small. That is one of the rarest and most precious things one person can offer another. When a woman speaks vulnerably with you, receive it with care, because she is trusting you with something she doesn't give to everyone. Word pattern number 5. She uses inside language. Pay attention to the private vocabulary that develops between you, references that only you two understand, phrases from a previous conversation, a word she invented in a funny moment, a quote from something you experienced together. When a woman starts building this private language with you, she is doing something very deliberate psychologically. She is creating a world that belongs only to the two of you. Social psychologists call this idiosyncratic communication. And research shows that couples and close pairs who develop their own private language report significantly deeper feelings of connection and exclusivity. She is not just referencing an inside joke, she is building a small, intimate world, and she is choosing to build it with you. That is not something she does with everyone, that is something she does with the person she wants to keep close. Word pattern number 6. She says, I feel instead of I think. This last one is subtle, but once you notice it, you will see it everywhere. There is a fundamental difference between I think and I feel. I think is intellectual, measured, safe. It keeps emotion at arm's length. I feel is emotional, open, vulnerable. It puts the heart right there on the table. When a woman shifts from I think to I feel in conversations with you, she has made an unconscious decision to stop filtering her emotions around you, to stop translating her feelings into thoughts before she shares them. She is giving you the raw version, the unedited version, the version she only gives to people she truly trusts. I feel like you really understand me. I feel so comfortable around you. I feel like I can say anything to you. When she speaks this way, believe her, because she means every word. And the fact that she is saying it to you says everything. So here is what I want you to take away from today. 6 word patterns: we and us, your name said warmly and often, nicknames and pet names, vulnerable language, inside language, and I feel instead of I think. These are not just words, these are signals. These are a woman's way of telling you, without ever directly saying it, that you have become someone special to her, someone safe, someone she wants to keep in her world. Listen for them. And when you hear them, recognize what they really mean. Subscribe to Diana Wells Hub so you never miss a lesson. Because next week we go even deeper into the psychology of love, attraction, and connection. I'm Diana, and I'll see you in the next one.